Mindustry. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Create elaborate supply chains of conveyor belts to feed ammo into your turrets. Produce materials to use for building and defend your structures from waves of enemies. Play with your friends in cross-platform multiplayer co-op games or challenge them in team-based PvP. Now before you all run away and just comment on how bad this game looks, stop. Are you a lemming? Are you a little f***ing sheep? Meh. You know, one of these people that says, ooh, that game looks shit, Mac, ooh. If you are, then toddle off and go and hunt for your AAA graphical fix. Because, for me, a good game is gameplay. Not how it sounds, not how it looks or anything else. It's all about the gameplay, because it's the gameplay that gives us the fun. It gives us the immersion. It gives us the excitement. And also the shite if it's a bad game. Oh, before I go any further in this video, guys, I just want to say that this isn't a sponsored video at all. I haven't received even a key from the developer. I did ask for one, and I waited 5 days, and I didn't get a reply or anything, so I just thought I'd just go and buy it, because it's a game that I knew I would enjoy. Anyway, back to the review. Now, this game is a mobile game. That's right, a mobile game on Worth a Buy. A mobile game, guys. A phone game. And it's on the PC. And it's freaking awesome. It is really awesome. Can I just say 3 words to you? Factorio, Creeper World, and Wobbly Breasts. I know that's got nothing to... But this is a cross between Factorio and Creeper World. It has the enemy prowessness and attackness of Creeper World. Well, kind of. And the building of Factorio. You build, guys. You build an elaborate factory, if you like, by bringing in the raw materials and resources from the map that you're on, and you use that to build greater and better machines, turrets, mechs, fighters, all kinds of shit to defend your base against waves and waves of bastards. And it's fun putting out conveyor belts, getting power, getting coal, getting lead, getting titanium and different types of spores. Anyway, before I get into all of that, let's talk about how the game actually plays, what the object of the game is. You start off with one world unlocked. To unlock the next world, which has different resources on it, you have to survive X number of waves on world 1. So you land on world 1 and you will have bare minimum of resources coming in, just enough to make a basic amount of defense turrets. And you have to scavenge as much of that as you can. You have a hub, and all conveyor belts lead to that hub, basically. Well, they should anyway, so you can actually get a load of copper, lead, titanium, whatever you're farming on that planet. Now, the enemy will come from a certain direction on the map and head for your core. That's where you're dumping all the resources. You can maze them by blocking off certain areas of access to them, and they will come down towards your core, and you set a trap for them somewhere, like tower defense games. Now, aircraft will just fly over all your barricades, so you have to kind of have air anti-aircraft defense all over the place. Now, certain guns require certain different types of ammunition to fire, so you have to make sure that you're farming a lot of the different types of resources and get them conveyor belts moving up to where your guns are. Certain things will require power, so you'll need coal or other forms of fuel to power your generators, and then you put a series of power nodes to transfer the power up to where it's needed. So there's a lot of kind of thinking and puzzle working to sort out. You can do a lot with your conveyor belts as well. You can make junctions and bridges over your conveyor belts, so you can expand them in any direction that you want. It all makes for a really interesting game. Now, once you've done enough mining on World 1, you will get a notification that you've unlocked what you needed, and you can just leave. World 2 will have greater resources, more technology, and you work your way through that. Now, this has a huge tech tree bigger than a lot of AAA games, in fact. And again, to unlock the tech tree, you will require certain amounts of certain ores. So you get the ores by getting them in your core when you're on one of the planets. So staying there as long as possible is a huge advantage, especially if you're getting some rare ores coming in. So the way the game kind of pans out after a few levels is it becomes a race. You are trying to get as much of the ore, the raw materials of that planet into your core, whilst also building a very secure defense network, because you will be getting attacked from all sides later on, and it becomes really fucking hectic. Now, guys, I'm absolutely loving this game. It's a vast single-player game with lots and lots of custom maps. It has a map editor. It has Steam Workshop. But it's also co-op. You can play this co-op with your friends. It's also multiplayer, so you can play PvP as well and launch different things at other players. And it's only £5. It's £4.79, guys. £4.79. You can't even get much off Old Meg for £4.79, guys. And all these people that say, oh, Mac, why are you reviewing a mobile game? Oh, God, these people. The graphics look shit. That's me out. Oh, is it? Well, go fuck yourself then. You're missing out on great gameplay. Obviously, you have to like this kind of game. Factorio kind of thing. But for me, I'm absolutely loving this game. For when you think about what you spend money on for £5, you can't even get a fucking decent burger for £5. You can't even get a decent burger, but you can get this game for a fiver. A fiver? A fiver? No wonder it's overwhelmingly positive on Steam. I mean, I think this game's worth twice this. I really do. And I think the guy who made it's probably regretting only putting it up for a fiver. It's easily worth a fiver. Easily. When I think of some of the shite that I've bought for a fiver. I mean, I bought X-Men fucking Dark Phoenix thinking that it would be good. What a pile of shite. What a fucking pile of shite that was. The X-Men Dark fucking Phoenix. We watched it last night. Every weekend we watch a movie with my son. And I thought, oh, I'll buy that. It'll be good. What the Oh, shit. I put the bell back together, guys. It fell apart. If I hit it too hard, it falls apart. But yeah, the X-Men. X-Men Dark fucking Phoenix. What the actual fucking hell was that? You should think about changing the name to X-Woman. Goff. Anyway, Raven, how come you died? You were alive in the fucking X1, 2 and 1.53 or whatever the you know, the one where Jean-Luc Picard is in the chair, you know? That one. I mean, do you not even care about lore? No, Mac, that's because they went back in time in Days of Future Past. There's an alternate timeline, you know. Patrick Stewart's X-Men never even... What are you even talking about X-Men for? This is fucking my industry, in fact. This has got nothing to do with fucking X-Men. Oh, shut the fuck up. But don't tell me to shut up and stop talking to yourself. You're telling me to stop talking to yourself while actually talking... Guys, my industry is a really fun, good game. It may look like the contents of a hippo's backside, but it actually plays very, very well and is definitely worth a buy. Unlike fucking X-Men Dark fucking Phoenix. Blech.